Hello everyone, it's Infinity Break coming at you today with another mini mod review. So today we are going to be covering a unique little weapon mod for Skyrim Special Edition. This is the Viking Ax by KOamiNE. It is a wonderful little two-handed weapon that is added into, again, Skyrim Special Edition. Takes a lot of inspirations from the Viking Norse mythology. It is a really unique, historically accurate axe that is added seamlessly and perfectly into the Nordic land of Skyrim. Now, if you've seen my other weapon mod reviews in the past, you know I'm simply going to be covering what this is, other little interesting factoids about it, how it performed, is there any issues with it, could the mod author improve in any way, shape, or form going forward, and would I recommend it to you personally? So let's get into it today, shall we? So like I said, this is a wonderful little two-handed weapon that is added into Skyrim Special Edition, perfectly integrated and really fitting for the land of Skyrim, considering it is the land of Nords, and Nords are loosely based off of the Norse Vikings. This weapon is really cool, I like it. Unique little model, really beautiful. It was a little shiny at points, but I felt like it made sense considering how sometimes wooden handles can be a little shiny considering the polishing on most wood. It fits. The straps, the worn tore on it, is just, it looks nice. It looks very, very fitting, and I like the metal and the carvings on it. It just, like I said, fits the theme of Skyrim altogether. And when you're chopping through a bandit, a dragon, or an undead, draugr, you'll feel right at home with this weapon. It's definitely nice. I like it. It's really unique. I know most people would expect this kind of thing to be more prevalent on the Nexus, but this is one of the first ever real Viking weapons I've kind of seen, and I really like the fact that KOamiNE actually managed to do it. I think it's kind of ironic too, as a wonderful little person that I've actually reviewed a couple mods for in the past, Bill Euro, has actually helped out with this weapon. He did the Swordbreaker SE that I covered about a week or so ago. And if you want to go check him out, his link will be down in the description. He has a Patreon, consider checking him out. He's really good at what he does, and he helped out with the textures for this mod, which was really nice of him. So good job, Bill Euro. Good job on you. As for the weapon itself, it does a base damage of 21, and the maximum damage that this weapon will do is 93 damage after maxing out your two-handed and improving it after maxing out your smithing skill at any grindstone with a steel ingot. This weapon can be found by just simply smithing it at any smithing forge. It is not really hard to make. An iron ingot, 4 steel ingots, and 4 leather strips are required to make it, and I believe only the steel smithing perk is required to make this one. One of the cool features I like about this axe is that it's actually a lot faster than most other battle axes. A normal steel battle axe will do about 0.7 for its attack speed. This one has about 0.85 for attack speed. And you will notice this as you actually get a lot more DPS technically when you're using it. Makes it a lot more useful when dealing with crowns or weaker enemies because you can swing a lot faster. And when you're dealing with bigger enemies that have a lot more health, you'll be able to knock them down with that max 93 damage in the end game. And a lot more, as you could say, a lot more hits per second technically with that faster attack speed. Really nice. Not really much more to say about its damage. Nothing really unique about this one when it comes to location. It's just a really unique, nice looking Viking axe that fits the Skyrim theme perfectly. I think that this weapon looks good. There weren't any issues with the animations. I already pointed out to the mod creator that the blood had kind of had this weird problem where it would stick to the area around the axe, probably because of the weapon that it was modeled after having an original texture, and the mod author just changing that texture and changing the model, but never really changing the blood mapping or however that works. So I informed the mod author they're already working on a fix, so by the time this comes out, that'll probably not be important, honestly. But besides that, this weapon works perfectly. I didn't have any issues where it was clipping into anything, fits perfectly in your hands, all the animations and kill animations work perfectly for it, and I think damage-wise it does pretty good. I have a very simple rule I follow for judging weapon damage. A weapon's damage should be equal to what type of weapon it is, as well as how fast it swings. They should both be equaled out at the end of the day. If it does a lot of damage, it needs to swing slower. If it does not enough damage, it needs to swing faster. This is one of those weapons where its damage might be a little bit weaker than a lot of really good weapons, but its speed makes up for that, and I like that. So honestly, most mod authors should keep that in mind if you're making a weapon. Make sure to balance out speed and damage, and remember that two-handed weapons should do a lot more damage than most weapons because you're going to be sacrificing both of your hands, spell usage, and one-handed attacks, as well as dual wielding or shield bashing. So remember that in the future, but this author did a really good job balancing out the speed and damage. I feel like it could have done a little bit more damage maybe, but I think the speed honestly made up for it, so I didn't really complain or think too much about it. It seemed to fit very well. I liked it a lot. It looks good, it performs well, and I definitely recommend this one to you guys. If you want to go check it out, it's for Skyrim Special Edition. There will be a link down in the description. And yes, good job, KOamiNE. I actually really like this. I feel like it was a good addition to my little playthrough. I like checking it out, I like trying it out, and I feel like in the future, if I ever want to check out a new weapon mod, I'm going to be looking towards you because I feel like you have a lot of potential. Keep at it. Keep doing what you're doing. Did a very good job. I don't know if this is your first mod, your second mod, your 5th, or your 10th, but this one, very good job. I look forward to your future projects, and I hope you guys check them out. Like I said, link down in the description, and I hope you guys enjoyed this mod review. If you guys have any mods you want me to review or test out, any theories you want me to make videos on, or any topics you want me to cover in the future, you can reach me through any of my links that are down in the description, Twitter, Discord, email, or you can leave a comment on this video. I will be sure to respond, I'm pretty good at that, and I appreciate you guys, like I said, watching this video. This has been Infinity Break reminding you all to say it with me now. Play well, eat well, and of course live well, friends. I hope you guys go out there and strive to break infinity, and I hope you guys have a nice day, night, evening, wherever and whenever you're at. I hope you guys take it easy. See you in the next video.